Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Here, we embrace true femininity. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update.
Since my early teens, there was something I was extremely intrigued and attracted towards. My stepmom's lingerie and dresses. I have always been attracted to them and wanted to try them out when nobody was watching. As the years went by, my fascination with my stepmom's lingerie and dresses only grew stronger. The allure of those delicate fabrics, the intoxicating scent of her perfume lingering on them, it was a secret desire that consumed me. I would spend hours exploring her closet when I knew she was out, running my fingers over the silk and lace, feeling the forbidden excitement coursing through my veins. Each garment held a different kind of temptation, promising a glimpse into a world of sensuality that I yearned to experience. On my 18th birthday, as the sun cast its golden glow across the room, I found myself unable to resist any longer. The urge to see myself dressed in her lingerie became irresistible. I locked the bedroom door, ensuring my privacy, and stepped out of my own clothes. With trembling hands, I reached for an exquisite lace teddy, its intricate patterns begging to be embraced by my body. Slipping into it felt like entering a sacred sanctuary, a realm where my fantasies could come alive. The sheer fabric clung to every curve, caressing and teasing me in ways I had never felt before. I stood before the full-length mirror, marveling at the transformation. The reflection staring back at me was both familiar and unfamiliar, a collision of identities merging into one. It was exhilarating yet terrifying as I took my first tentative steps towards self-discovery. I then moved towards her dressing room, where all of her makeup was kept. I was determined to fully immerse myself in this newfound exploration of my desires. The room was adorned with a luxurious vanity, adorned with an array of cosmetics and perfumes that she used to enhance her beauty. The mirror reflected the flickering candles scattered around the room, casting a soft, warm glow that added to the ambience. As I surveyed the room, my eyes settled on a collection of lipsticks nestled in an ornate holder. With a mix of anticipation and nerves, I reached out and selected a deep, seductive shade of red. Uncapping it, I hesitated for a moment before delicately gliding the creamy texture across my lips. A thrill coursed through me as I admired the transformation. The boldness of the color heightened my features, accentuating my lips in a way that felt simultaneously empowering and vulnerable. It was as if each stroke of the lipstick revealed a layer of my true self that had long been hidden. Buoyed by this newfound confidence, I decided to venture further into my stepmom's world of femininity. My eyes landed on an assortment of brushes nestled in a crystal cup. With tentative yet eager fingers, I picked up a fluffy powder brush and dipped it into a jar of translucent powder. As the soft bristles glided across my cheeks, I felt an intoxicating sense of liberation wash over me. The powder blended seamlessly with my skin, imbuing it with a delicate radiance that mirrored the secrets I held within. The transformation continued as I dabbed rosy blush onto the apples of my cheeks and added a touch of shimmering highlighter to accentuate my features. Feeling embarrassed and empowered at the same time, I wanted to just complete the whole look and found an old wig of hers. With a mix of trepidation and excitement, I reached for the wig concealed in a satin-lined box. The strands were a rich, chestnut brown, cascading in loose waves that hinted at a sultry allure. As I carefully positioned the wig on my head, it was as if an enchanting disguise fell over me, granting me access to a world where inhibitions dissolved and desires roamed free. Gazing back at my reflection, I marveled at the transformation that had taken place. The lingerie hugged my curves in all the right places, the makeup accentuated my features with an air of mystery, and the wig crowned my newfound persona with an undeniable aura of femininity. It was intoxicating to witness this fusion of identities, the merging of my true self with the forbidden fantasies that had plagued my thoughts for years. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, I ventured deeper into her dressing room, exploring the hidden recesses where her most intimate treasures lay. My eyes were drawn to a drawer tucked away in a corner, a treasure trove of hosiery. With trembling hands, I delicately picked out a pair of sheer stockings, their softness sending shivers down my spine. Slipping into the stockings was an experience like no other. The smooth fabric encased my legs in a delicate embrace, leaving a trail of goosebumps in its wake. With each careful adjustment of the garter straps, I felt an undeniable rush of arousal coursing through me, a potent mixture of liberation and taboo desire. Lost in this realm of secrecy and self-expression, I was quick to discover another drawer housing an assortment of heels. Each pair beckoned to me, their heels standing tall as a symbol of feminine power and grace. I selected a pair of black stilettos, their sleek silhouette promising to elevate me to new heights. As I slipped my feet into the shoes, I felt an immediate surge of confidence, as if the world was now at my command. With each step, the click of the heels resonated through the room, a seductive rhythm that echoed the awakening of my desires. I moved with a newfound grace, my body swaying with an elegance that seemed innate yet foreign. It was as if the lingerie, makeup, and heels had unlocked a hidden side of me, a side brimming with passion and sensuality. In the mirror's reflection, I saw a woman who embodied both strength and vulnerability. She exuded an allure that transcended societal norms and defied categorization. In that moment, my connection to my stepmom's lingerie and dresses transformed from a secret fascination into a powerful exploration of self-discovery. To ensure my transformation was complete, I decided to venture out into the world, testing the boundaries of my newfound femininity. With each step in my black stilettos, I felt a surge of confidence coursing through me. The click of the heels against the pavement resonated with a rhythm that mirrored my heartbeat, a steady reminder that I was stepping into a realm where societal expectations no longer held sway. As I made my way to the park, passing by strangers who were oblivious to the secret beneath my clothes, I couldn't help but marvel at how seamlessly my disguise had blended with reality. The flowing fabric of the lace teddy caressed my skin, igniting sensations that were equal parts thrilling and terrifying. The gentle breeze danced along the length of my sheer stockings, sending a tantalizing shiver up my spine. Every deliberate movement felt like an invitation to experience life through a lens of femininity, shedding the confines of societal expectations and embracing a true version of myself. Arriving at the park, I found solace in the beauty of nature. The vibrant hues of flowers in full bloom mirrored the kaleidoscope of emotions coursing through me. With each passing gaze from strangers, I yearned for recognition, for them to see beyond the surface and acknowledge the hidden depths within. As I strolled along the winding paths, my steps grew bolder, more assured. The click of my heels punctuated each stride with a confidence that seemed to radiate from within. It was as if every passerby who glanced my way could feel the magnetic energy that pulsed beneath my facade, a declaration of authenticity and desire. Inevitably, I spotted a figure sitting alone on a bench, lost in thought. Their melancholy expression tugged at something deep within me, urging me to offer solace in whatever form it could take. As I approached, the sound of my heels reverberating through the air, their gaze lifted and locked with mine. Time seemed to stand still as we exchanged a lingering glance, an unspoken understanding passing between us. In that moment, I knew they saw not just the lingerie, makeup, and heels, but the essence of who I was beneath it all. And in return, I saw their own hidden desires flicker to life. Without a word, I took a seat beside them on the bench. The cool wood pressed against the back of my thighs, a stark contrast to the warmth that radiated from within. And as if compelled by an invisible force, they reached out tentatively and brushed their fingers against the lace that adorned my arm. A spark of electricity passed between us, igniting a fire that burned brighter with each touch. In an instant, words became unnecessary as our bodies spoke a language of longing and yearning. The constraints of societal norms fell away, leaving only raw desire and unabashed vulnerability in their wake. We leaned closer, our lips meeting in a passionate embrace, a collision of hidden desires finally set free. The taste of their breath mingled with mine, a heady cocktail of passion and surrender. Our hands explored each other's bodies with an urgency born from years of suppressed longing, tracing curves and eliciting gasps of pleasure. I then decided to leave and get back home without revealing my true identity to this stranger, leaving them with the lingering intoxication of our encounter. The park became a distant memory as I navigated the familiar streets, my steps now lighter, infused with a sense of liberation that only comes from embracing one's true desires. As I slipped back into the confines of my own home, I shed the remnants of my stepmom's lingerie and carefully placed them back in their hiding spots. The wig returned to its satin-lined box, waiting patiently for the next clandestine adventure. But the experience had left an indelible mark on my soul, a reminder that the exploration of self-discovery was not confined to secret encounters or stolen moments. Over time, I learned to embrace the duality within me, the delicate balance between societal expectations and personal authenticity. The allure of stepping into my stepmom's lingerie and dresses remained, yet it no longer defined me. It became a part of the larger tapestry of my identity, the threads woven together to create a portrait of strength, vulnerability, and unapologetic sensuality.